I feel like I had almost 300 yards, which was like pretty good, but I want to boost that up a lot more. And then finish my long runs. Like I had like a lot of like 20-yard, 30-yard runs, 40-yard runs, but like now I kind of want to turn those into 60, 70, 80-yard runs, and change that for sure.
What's different this year from competing with Travis last year, competing with MarShawn now? How's it compare? What's different?
I don't really think there's no really true difference, I guess. I mean, they're both super cool guys, like being around them and stuff like that. Like me and MarShawn have gotten a lot closer, like just, him being here and everything like that. Same with Travis, like the same way. I guess the only thing is like Travis just felt older. So we're the same age. Like that's the only difference. Like, I felt like Travis was like, like grandpa, and then I just stepped off from that. But me and MarShawn are kind of the same level. So.
MarShawn looks like he's just one big muscle. What's he like in the weight room? He just haven't been.
Oh, he's a tank. Yeah, no, he's definitely a big muscle. I tell that all the time. Like dude be squatting like 600 pounds, all that stuff. Like he's super strong.
What's it like? Obviously, you use Addison, but you guys go like 9 deep at receiver. How more dangerous and diverse is this offense, knowing you kind of can't key in on one guy this year?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like last year, obviously having Jordan was a good thing, but we also had like kind of the same receivers that we have now. So like losing Jordan is, obviously a big piece, but I feel like we gained, a lot more pieces, including like a couple freshmen too as well. So it's like, we've always had that kind of arsenal of receivers where it's just, they're going to come in and compete and they're going to play. And in my opinion, we got the best receiver corps of the country. And I don't think, we can go, like you said, 1 through 9, put them all out there and let them go out there and ball. So I don't have any worries about what our receivers can do.
How does it feel getting one more shot at Stanford?
It would be cool. A lot of my friends, like, basically all of them left besides one. So it's kind of a little different team. Oh, no, not one. I have some more friends there, but yeah, it'd be cool. It's just another game, really.
You had to bite your tongue a little bit last year, it felt like, because, Travis got a lot of opportunities both on the field and off the field, and Miller just talked about how much leadership you provided last year kind of behind the scenes. Can you just talk about what last season was like for you and how you see yourself as a leader at this point?
Oh, yeah, I was already a leader coming in the spring and everything like that. So, just because I wasn't getting the opportunities that I wanted doesn't mean I was just going to stop, being there for my teammates and being there for my team. I was always going to be there, be prepared, and always, push everybody. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to be successful as a team rather than just my own personal goals. Like, I feel like, as long as we're successful as a team, my personal goals will come, and every opportunity that's meant for me will come. So I just, stay the course and, just stay ready.
How satisfied are you that the team has benefited from the attitude that you just described? Like, have you seen evidence of that across the team?
No, it's very satisfying, because it's one of those things where it's like you can sit down and really say that you impacted the team in a different way than just playing, rather than just sit back and saying, oh, I had this many yards, I had this many touchdowns, but I can sit here and say, like, I affected people's lives in different ways. Like, they'll remember my leadership more than the stats that I have, and like I impacted them in different ways.
What was your reaction when they brought MarShawn in as another guy? You were kind of that guy coming back that's been projected, and then they bring another guy to compete.
That's what I expected. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't any I already knew like someone else was going to come in for sure. Like, just considering I was about to leave or anything like that too. So I already knew that was going to happen. And I was happy for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that, 2 running backs can play in this offense. You've seen it happen before with me and Travis, you know what I'm saying? When Lincoln was at Oklahoma, he had, Joe Mixon and, Samaje Perine, yeah. Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine. So it's like 2 running backs are playing this offense. And I think it will be a great thing to have MarShawn here so we can, bounce off each other. Like you saw how me and Travis played together, especially. So it's another thing where it brings a different element to the team and a different element to the linebacker.
Coach McDonald was talking about how both of your styles kind of complement each other. How do you kind of see those styles complementing each other?
Yeah, no, I mean, we have like a very similar game. You know what I'm saying? Like almost down to like the way we look. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he wears 0, I wear 6. Like sometimes I watch a film and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not me. So it's like, our games definitely complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we do a lot of similar things, and I think that's what kind of brings it a different way, because it's like, especially the way that we do our offense and everything like that, like a little 2-back sets or whatnot, or even have one runner back in the game, like keeping each other coming out in and out. I think it would just be one of those things where it would be like a dynamic duo type of deal. So.
What is your expectation for the offense this season? You said you guys got the best receiving core in the nation. You got the Heisman Trophy winner. What's the expectation?
I mean, building on what we did last year, I think we averaged like 45 points a game or something like that. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying, just continue to build on that and not have any faults. I think, last year we kind of came in. There was at points where we kind of have like little lulls throughout games, and we kind of want to limit those and then honestly do away with those, because now, like I said earlier, like we know our offense. You know what I'm saying? We've all been in the scheme. We understand each other. We understand each other plays, how they move, like how this person blocks what. So now it's just going out and just putting it all together and putting it all into one and just playing now.
What the freshmen show you in spring running backs?
I guess for Quinn's like has the most deceptive speed I've ever seen in my life. Like he looks like he's not running or doing anything, and next thing you know he's pulling away from people and running away from people. So I mean, he has really good speed, and he showed it in the spring game, so everybody got to see that. And then Amarion is just a tank. Like there's one day at practice, dude broke like 6 tackles in one play. Like he's a tank. So I can't wait to see them do what they got to do for sure.